Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. Now, it feels like I've been ages since, well, it feels like it's been ages since I've done a video. To be honest, it probably has. I think it was before Christmas I did my last one, to be honest, apart from the YTP, you know. But, yeah. Sorry about that. To be frankly honest, I'm not going to give you some petty excuse that YouTubers do. I forgot about my channel. I've had a few bits going on, but, you know, I forgot that this thing existed, and I've had complications, which means I've not been able to make videos. Now I'm going towards the blooming excuses that other YouTubers make, but you know, I'm sorry, what can I do? Anyway, today we're going to be having a look at a brand new release, shock release actually. I don't think anybody was quite expecting it just yet. I think it was announced last week sometime. I think it was last week. It might have been the week before, push, but I'm pretty sure it was last week. Anyway, yes, as you can see, we're going to be taking a look at the Class 89. Pretty much the story of the 89, from what I can gather, is that it was basically going to be a Class 91. This is basically pretty much the prototype. Now, I might be slightly off here. Don't take this for concrete because, you know, I might not be exact. I've not exactly gone and studied the thing purposely, but I think it was a predecessor of the Class 91. It was basically the test bed for it. I mean, let's be honest, it's got like bits that are pretty 91. I think it might even be a 91 by engine possibly as well. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, it was basically a test bed. It never really went anywhere, but they existed for a little while. It had Intercity livery, it had GNER livery. And today we're gonna be driving it and finding out if it's any good or not in Train Simulator. To be honest, I don't have particularly high hopes for it on the sheer fact that it wasn't that long since between first announcement and release. I mean, obviously that doesn't mean that they probably weren't working on it for maybe years in advance of the announcement, of course. But it just seems a little rushed, almost a little unprofessionally rushed on the fact that it was only announced a little while ago and suddenly it's here. I know we've had products in the past that have practically been announced upon release, but, you know, it's, it is what it is. We'll find out. Anyway, the Class 91 has returned to UK Railways. You have the privilege of driving the first part of the London to Edinburgh rail tour. In addition, there are another rail tour running today. The plan is to meet up with it later as a combined special event. Due to the 89's route down to London from the north, the coaches have been pulled into King's Cross during the night and are ready. Okay, yeah, awaiting the 89. The 89 has arrived late and stabled in Bounds Green Depot for the morning. You'll be driving the light engine into King's Cross. Traffic is always busy and you have the lowest priority over all traffic. Expect yellows and reds. So, we won't be getting up to any significant speed, but we'll be doing a nice empty run, so we get to see how the loco operates on her own and what it looks like and all that. So, to be honest, it's probably not a bad test bed for a video. I'm only going to play part 1 of the scenario. You guys can buy the train if it's any good and have a look at part 2 and 3. But from what I see, there's some pretty cool stuff that that they've put into the scenario on this one. They've done a bit of an AP by the looks of things. You know how AP had all the scaffolding and stuff up by up at Brighton on some of the 319 the 319 scenarios and all that. Yeah, I think there's some scaffolding up by King's Cross. There's also a whole bunch of people that they put on the platform by the sound of things as well. So yeah, I think the scenario is based in a modern time because obviously they're currently not rebuilding, not overhauling, but kind of overhauling the 89 in real life to get it up to scratch so it can run on the main line again and do preserve runs like this. So it's most likely going to go into Intercity livery. Last I saw it, it was bright yellow. Well, sort of a palely bright yellow, almost like that banana or the supposedly flavoured banana medicine that you used to have as a kid. That was vile stuff, to be perfectly honest with you. But you know, if you need it, apparently the stuff that you don't like the most is the stuff that's best for you. So you know. I don't think I can actually recover that one, but you know, we can try. Good morning. It is the It is the day of the Intercity Rail Tour here on the East Coast Main Line. You'll be running the recently restored, there you go, see, Class 89 on a rail tour to the north. Part of the plan in the event, hopefully to meeting up with another rail tour, provided that everything goes to plan. First, let's get to King's Cross, where all the coaches are waiting. They've been moved overnight. All coaches have been repainted into a special heritage Intercity livery. Right. I can't tell if that's just Kuju Digger, or Kuju sound effects, or if it's the train. Let's have a look. I mean, it's certainly stunning in looks. You've got to admit, crikey, hang on. I wanna drop the hub. That's it. You know, you can't deny that this thing is absolutely beautiful looking train. I know I said that in the worst possible English ever conceived by a living and breathing human being, but you know, we're doing our best here. Let's take a screenshot of that. That might become the thumbnail. That might not. Obviously, you will know before I do. Well, as relative to the video, you'll know before I do. Let's just stay on the lit side, actually, and have a look. Train line, main line. All looks good here. Textures aren't actually too bad. You're probably screaming at me thinking, they're terrible. I mean, yeah, they kind of are, really, but I can live with that in a way. It's I don't know, there's just something about it that's like, yeah, I forgive you, DTG. And, you know, that's not something that people say very often. They're a little shoddy. They could certainly be higher definition, but there might be a patch for that at one point. The textures on this look very nice, though, I must admit. Not really lined up well. We could have done with just slightly messing with the mapping a little bit. The lights small. Oh, they are. Oh, they are. Okay, that looks quite nice. Horns. Let's have a look at the bogie. Just skip through the look through if you're not bothered about all the details. Yeah. Vertical dampers. The suspension springs are nice. You've got to admit that. Battery boxes, more springs. Yeah. I'm impressed, to be honest. Let's have a look at the roof. I've not seen the roof yet. Okay. Okay, that's nice. Only put them on one side. Pantograph's not too shabby. Okay. I'm slightly wondering how the power gets from the pantograph. Oh, actually, hang on, wait. Am I being stupid? Is the entire pantograph supposed to be live? It doesn't touch the wires either way. But... But no, is the entire pantograph supposed to be live? Is it literally just a wear pad? Because I always assumed it was a wear pad, and then you had a cable that runs down the length of the pantograph. But is it just that the entire thing is live? It might be. Looks maybe a little shiny, if I'm that's perfectly honest with you. Don't look too bad. The cab I noticed looked particularly shiny though. If you look up there, yeah, that's some UKTS stuff going on right here. Some freeware stuff. Right, max speed 125. These are quite nice textures. These are they remind me a tiny bit of the Thumper, the photorealistic textures, which I was sort of semi-keen on. They seemed a bit too perfect for my liking in some ways. Bit too realistic almost, like... It almost doesn't match with the rest of the world. Like, you look at it and, yeah, sure, it looks pretty, but you can tell it's a video game. Look at that, and it's like, oh my god, is that a real train? Oh, wait, it's a video game. It doesn't quite look right. Do you see what I mean? You might probably not. You know, whatever. Screw it. Let's just go, shall we? It's got no master key. Oh, it does have a master key. Okay, it's already on, though. I think. Oh, no, you do have to turn it. Cool. Ooh. Okay. Now, I've never heard of one of these things before, but I'm not surprised it made that sound, to be honest. I'm surprised it's, if I slap it into off, I'm surprised it makes a noise in neutral, though. I'm surprised the fans start going in neutral. Headlamps are on. Speed select. Oh, look at that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I wondered if they might, to be honest. If they might calm down, and they have. Speed selector. That's awesome. That we've not seen a speed set like that before. Pantograph is up. Yeah, okay, that's pretty cool. Let's whack it down to... We're obviously not going to be on time. I'm not aiming to be on time. I want to have a proper look at this train, so... we have up to 1,000 amps. Let's set the speed set to 10. ETS can stay off. Whether it has any effect on the train or not, I don't know. If we slap the pantograph down... Back up. The sounds sound a little delayed. Passcom. Fire extinguisher. So it was definite. You can tell it was definitely trying to be used in train consist sort of thing. Cab vent. Demister. Body light. Body light. I wonder what that is. I can't see anything. I don't know. Tail light. Clipboard light. Don't work. Desk. Instrument lights, yep, they work. We're going to leave this end off for now. Desk light don't work. Cab light works. And is there any... I don't know. This looks pretty much like the same modelling. It's not far off, at least. It definitely isn't the same model. You can see it's slightly... They've not done bad, to be fair, though, with the external model. I'm actually slightly wondering if maybe this is the same model. I don't know, to be honest, though. Right, slap it into forward. Let's get going, shall we? Brakes up. Ooh, that was a bit clunky. Let's get going, shall we? I'm assuming we're clear. Points-wise. We'll have to keep an eye out, just in case. Okay. Okay. Change that. We're clear on this next one. Is there a slight motor whine in there? I can't really tell. Over the fan. Cool, we're all clear to our marker. We'll have to set that one, I'm guessing, then. In a second. Ah, why? 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 You put the high horn on space. That's not satisfying whatsoever. I want to go, I mean, it's not the worst horn. It's, whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! What the heck? Should the brakes be that weak in Service 1? I am not convinced. I mean, I know we're... but then again, we are on a 1 in 54. I'm thinking we're on a flat, so okay. I'll forgive you, DTG, for that, then. Change cabs and prepare 17. Yay! That's not happening anymore, is it? Right, we want to switch our... That was a bit clunky turning off the... shutting the train down as well. It seemed to sort of turn the sound off a bit too fast, I think. We need to turn the cab light off because it's probably going to cause infinite lag. Thank you, DTG. Right, okay. Do that. Do that. Oh, we didn't actually try the... Oh, okay. The speed set stays both ends then. Master key on. Set up the lights first. Double check. We have heads. We have tails. We have the driver in the wrong end. that off. Friendly Park Station. I'm assuming this point is going to be set prone. Yes, it is. Change that quick. Snap it into forward. Yeah, I'm not convinced on them brakes whatsoever. Whatsoever. Right, let's just let it roll. Let it roll us into the movement then. We definitely want the instrument lights for this one because we're obviously going to be going through the gasworks tunnels. Right, okay, put a bit of power on. Probably should have stopped there, but see, I did it. I pressed the wrong blooming horn. I mean, it's certainly the worst DTG bass sort of that type of horn. It's the worst one of the lot. Well, Steam, I guess, because obviously the 90 was AP. The 91 was DTG, but I'm sure it had a better horn than that. This one's not really cut properly, and it's not loud enough either. We need it proper loud, proper booming, so maybe that might be a patch which I have to consider. Putting the 90/91 horn, I'll probably use the 91 horn from the AP pack, put that on this train. That might be something that has to happen, to be honest. Okay. At least I've used IETs as the AI rather than that blooming HST, because obviously this thing's not even running yet. So by the time it's actually running, there'll be no HSTs left at all. I mean, there is no HSTs anyway, but you know. By the time this thing's out on the mainland, there probably won't even be any on the Midlands. There'll just be the Scottish ones and maybe the Westerns. The castle sets. Couple of people on the bridge. Alright, people. I wonder if this train has neutral section functionality. Now, that's the question. There's a few people on that platform there as well. Right, we'll lead her down the... Let's go ahead. Oh, look at that! Oh, look at that! Look at that! Oh, I missed the screenshot. Bother! Oh, botherations! The Pantograp's too blooming tall on this thing, too. The speed set's working. It's certainly working. It's doing its job of setting our speed. Very, very nicely. Okay, I wanna try and get some screenshots of this thing because like I say, it looks pretty nice. It is a DTG model. DTG models generally tend to look pretty good. I mean, sure, you know Master Key Simulations DTG, but you know, you do a pretty good model at times, so I can support you with your models generally. I don't hate you on that. Your sounds, nah, get out of here. You're a bit like, to be honest, this is a bit like something out of Train Sim World. The sounds are, hang on. So I just got to move my mic out of the way so I don't bash it. The sounds are definitely a bit shoddy. They're not cut properly. Could definitely, in fact, maybe I might even just do a full patch. If I don't do it, I'm sure somebody will. But just patch the sounds from the 91 onto this thing, please. Somebody. Because this thing just, it needs something done to it, sound wise. I can't hear any oh, at least we'll have no yellow signals probably because we're actually behind schedule, so you know. I'm sure real-time trains would be really happy with me right now. Reason for delay: driver was looking at train while recording a video. Yeah, that'd go down well, won't it? We'll start delaying the East Coast main line. There's a couple of guys there. for the second, I'm going to turn the speed set off, right? We're going to floor it for a second. There's literally zero, nil, nothing motor sound effects. Literally nothing. That is absolutely stupid, DTG. That is the icing on the cake of you know, that's it's a basic thing. I refuse to believe that this train does not have any kind of motor sounds as it powers up to speed. This is definitely going to have something. The brakes are shoddy, the sound effects. It should not go bis, dis, dis. You know, I'm 99% sure of that. The blooming, the fans, I can let you pass on that one. The fans, you know, just about, it's loose, but I can just about sort of give you the benefit of the doubt and say, yeah, okay, your fans aren't the best, but they're, I don't want to say acceptable. I sound like I feel like I'm being too harsh on DTG. Maybe I am, but at the same time, if you're going to produce something that's as legendary as this, and unique as this, oh. Well, you know what? We're on time anyway, so I didn't see the stop marker. Forget it, whatever. Well, I mean we're late anyway, but you know. I mean, the points hardly matter. We're not exactly doing brilliantly on points, are we, right now? So. There's no weight on track joint sounds either. It's just bog standard. And I mean, I'm sure there'll be people out there saying, yeah, don't judge them on the sounds. You know, the sounds don't really matter. Well, actually, the sounds make a massive difference. If you were to take music away from a film, it would definitely not be the same film. It would be ridiculous. You know, music builds your suspense. Music builds everything. It's the same thing for this. If you take away the sound effects from a train, you cannot relate to driving that train. It's a bit like AP's stupid idea of putting the blooming not bothering with the passenger view. You know, people relate to a passenger view because 90% of people who play this game are passengers. They're not drivers. So, as much as maybe it's boring to sit there and watch it go by, at the same time, people want that experience of being able to relive. That's the whole point of this game, to be able to relive and capture what you see in real life. And if you can't do that, then, you know, there's not a lot of point, to be honest. So, I honestly, and it's a really sad situation for us to be in, I honestly did not expect better from DTG. And like I say, that is really sad, because we should be expecting stuff, you know. When we're paying sort of $12.99 for a digital product, remembering, yeah, you're sure this isn't as expensive as a model train. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. Absolutely zero. Nowhere near. But when you're paying that for a digital product that you're not even getting something out of it. You know, you turn off your computer. What have you got for your money? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. You want something that's going to give you the satisfaction. And to be honest, without the sounds, the train's just not complete. It really isn't. And, you know, it's unfortunate. It really is. But DTG has become a money grabber now. They don't particularly care anymore. Well, they don't seem to. They built Train Sim World. Yeah, great game. Really. But it can go so much further. You're building it. Yeah, we get it. We'll give you the time. Well, some people in the community at least are prepared to give DTG the time they need to develop their product and get something that is, you know, that we're all proud to sort of say, yeah, I played that game and it's awesome. And I want to pause the game because I want a screenshot. Because screenshots, damn it. And that's a red signal. This will end well. Okay then. Let's slap it in a... So I slap it in emergency, and the fans go off. Just like that. I don't know what to say. I do not know what to say. Lovely model. I've got literally no problem with the model, apart from the cab being a little shiny, you know. Other than that, absolutely love the thing. It's beautiful. But the sounds are shoddy. They really are. They're pathetic. And you can't tell me it's not possible to do it in Train Sim. Look at AP. They're doing it all the time. You've got other people out there producing sound mods, you know, for nothing. People producing sound mods for nothing. And we're getting this rubbish from DTG, who are charging a full-blown 12 quid for it. It's not fair on the community, to be frank. It really isn't. So, I mean, I'm gonna let you guys make a decision. I can't really comment on the physics of the thing. It doesn't feel that bad, to be honest. Hook it up to rated coaches, yeah, it would probably be quite nice to drive. I will have to do a run up the East Coast Main Line at some point, just to sort of get a feel for what the thing's actually capable of. It's really nice to have it in the game, don't get me wrong. I love the fact that it's here. I love the fact that we have it. And, you know, no shadow of doubt that somebody will produce a GNR reskin for this, and it will be awesome, and we will put it on flipping Mark IV coaches with a Mark IV DVT instead of a 91, and we'll shoot up the East Coast Main Line, and it'll be amazing. But why are we not more amazing? Why aren't we... I mean, I'm not asking for perfection. I'm really not. You know. But there's just no effort. 90% of the sounds in this are literally reused from the 91. Now, I've not got a problem with that, because the fact that they're basically the same train, but they're not good sounds. And you're selling us them again, sort of thing. Like I say, maybe I'm being too harsh on DTG, but to be honest, they've become lazy. That's quite frankly what it is. They've become lazy. They don't want to put the money in. You know, what more can I say? What more can I say? Nothing really. I'm just going to go round and round in circles. They want the money out. They should put the money in, is all I'm saying. The problem is, you got people like me who've actually gone and bought it just to make a blooming video on it. And I won't get this refunded, because I'm a stupid idiot, but you know. Well, I'll say that. If somebody produces a sound mod, then yeah, great. I'm all over it. But until that point... Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I'm sure you can tell my opinion on it. I absolutely love the modelling. absolutely love it. Yeah, I do find the cab texturing a little odd, but, you know. But, value for money, I mean, you're getting 3 sort of scenarios that are pretty well done, to be honest. They seem it. I mean, sure, you've not got your 91s and your 313s and all that, but they're not based on the same store, so you can't fault them for that sort of thing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that there. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you have a different opinion on it. I really hope that there's people out there who are going to love it, because quite frankly, I can't support DTG as a company anymore, because they're shoddy. They really are. They're lazy. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.